One of the latest coaching techniques that I am in love with and that is helping change so many more lives is something that doesn't really come from the world of coaching, but is so easy to migrate to the world of coaching. Now, before I tell you what this technique is, I must help you understand the concept of how our mind really works. You may have heard about this concept a little bit, but hear me out. You see, our mind can be broken into two parts. One is called the conscious mind, and the other is called the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is what we are fully aware of. It's like you focusing on this video. Right now, your conscious mind is listening, watching, focused on this video. About 12% of your mind is doing this. It's being aware of what's actually happening right in front of our eyes. But the remaining 88% of your brain is what is called the unconscious mind. You see, the unconscious mind is helping you breathe while you focus on this video. Your unconscious mind is aware of something bad that may be happening around you or may happen around you, a loud sound, someone just moving by. Your conscious attention is not on that, but your unconscious mind is processing all of that. When we are coaching someone, what we are really working with is the conscious mind. We are bringing awareness of what is present to them. We are asking questions that may be working with their present awareness of what is actually happening, which means we are working with only 12% of our entire mind, and we are able to create amazing results with just that. What if I told you there was a way to not only access the subconscious mind, but actually change what's happening in your subconscious mind at a pretty rapid pace? We all know there are hidden beliefs that we have. We all know that we have hidden operating systems that are getting us to do certain things or not getting us to do certain things. If you are about to go on stage and you don't feel confident, it's not because your conscious mind is making you underconfident, but your subconscious programming is not helping you with the confidence. A lot of the times, we're not able to change our beliefs around money, relationships, confidence, career, is not because we don't actively want to change it. It's because our subconscious has some hidden beliefs that are stopping us to make that change in our lives. And because of that, we're not able to create progress, because as our conscious mind is trying to break through that wall and give us that confidence, give us that relationship, give us that money, give us that career, our subconscious programming is stopping us in taking the most appropriate action and keeping us held back in creating great results out in the world. So what if we could find a way to reprogram these beliefs, even subdue the beliefs that may be stopping us and create new beliefs? What if we could create an aversion towards things that are not really productive for us, are not really empowered for us? How much more powerful would your life be? Well, that's where this technique comes in. You see, this technique was first revealed to me when I was about to become a father for the first time. My wife wanted to have our first child being born at our home. And so one of the techniques that I had to learn was to be able to support her when she's in labor. How is it that I can help her relax and ease into the pain that comes with labor? While I have no real understanding of labor pain, what I could do as a partner was to find models and methodologies that could help her in that moment fairly quickly and effectively. And that is where I first was exposed to the idea of hypnosis. Hypnosis is a way that we can put ourselves through a trance, through an extreme relaxed state, where we can believe anything that we need to believe, even including pretty intense experiences like having childbirth. To be able to ease somebody and be relaxed in that wonderful and at the same point of time pretty intense state is kind of really commendable. And I was able to master that in a matter of just 2 sessions, where I could get Nita, my wife, in an extremely relaxed state, irrespective of what was happening around her, what her body was feeling, which helped her tremendously with our first child, Ari's birth. Now you may wonder, Ajit, I've heard about hypnosis. What is it? How does it really apply in coaching? So let me give you a quick understanding of how I see hypnosis. You see, hypnosis is your ability to get somebody into a relaxed or a trance-like state where you can give them suggestions that they believe to be true that can help them live a better life. These suggestions can come from a place of releasing beliefs that may be around money or abundance or confidence or even relationships. It could be around new beliefs that you can instill when somebody wants to get confident, release stress and anxiety, feel more empowered. Hypnosis or hypnotic commands are simply your directives to your clients where they instill new ideas and new beliefs and new structures in their mind so they're not held back with what they have believed in the past, and they're empowered with the new beliefs that may be created for their future. We talked about how coaching helps you work with the conscious mind, and it sometimes helps you reveal ideas and subconscious beliefs that a person might have, or unconscious beliefs that a person might have. But what do we do when somebody has had an unconscious belief for a really long time? They've held it so strong and so dear. While you can use coaching models to be able to change that belief structure for them, what we also have found is if you could give them hypnotic commands, you may lead this change even faster. What if on a moment's notice you could be more confident? How would your speaking career change? What if on a moment's notice you could become the best sales version of yourself? How easy would be your enrollment? What if on a moment's notice you could help your client release abundance blocks or release your own personal abundance blocks? Wouldn't that be powerful for your life? If you feel you would love to learn the skill, I have a special presentation coming up in the next few days. You see, one of the greatest hypnotists that have lived in the modern times, his name is Paul McKenna. You may have seen him in action in different platforms. He's written tons of best-selling books around hypnosis. And finally, we here at EverCoach in Mind Valley have partnered with Paul to bring his years and years of experience and our ability to create great transformations. And we are bringing these two powerhouses together to create what we call the Rolls-Royce of the hypnosis training. This is a training that will become that secret sauce, that tool that you will be using so very often as a coach. So if this is interesting to you, click on the link below and you will find a way to come join this training absolutely for free, where I'll give you more information. These are things that you could record at audio messages for your clients. So in the moment when clients really need that confidence, when they need that boost of energy, they could just listen to that audio track that you recorded for them that gives them results over time in money, in relationships, in their health, in any other area of life that is important to them in that moment. I know adding hypnosis as a tool in your coaching practice will change the game for you, change the game for your clients. It'll change the game for you personally, because you will finally be able to self-hypnotize yourself to be able to create even better results for yourself. So my hope is that you'll be joining us with hundreds of other coaches in up-leveling their coaching skills by becoming also great hypnotists. I'll see you there.